of you have ever spun around in circles as a child over and over and over again until you can barely stand still? But then you stand still and then you try to walk forward. Anybody ever done that before? Were you able to walk straight?
No.
No, it doesn't work too well, does it? That's exactly what your life is like without a theme. It's like aiming around, not being able to walk straight. The goal of my speech today is to inspire you to select a theme for the life stage that you're in at this point of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, future guests and future theme holders. A theme is an idea or a motivation that drives life. My motivation in bringing this particular speech to you is a book that I'm reading by Julie Morgenstein called When Organizing is Not Enough, Shed, Change Your Life. In the spirit of transparency and to bring my point across about choosing a theme, I'm choosing to be a little open with my own life. You see, I've been on this journey over the last 10 years of themelessness. And in that journey, I have found a lot of things about myself that I know to be well. A lot of you that know from my icebreaker speech, you know that I've gone skydiving, so I have some adventure about me. Others of you know that I'm an organizer and that I organize everything. I have a label gun and I really enjoy that a lot. So after organizing every room in the house and doing all the adventure-seeking things, you get to a point where all the rooms are organized and you've done all the adventures and you get a little bored and you're like, now what? So what I found with my life when I started reading this book is I said, you know, do you really have a theme for your life? And I realized, no, I really don't. What I realized was that my theme at this particular point, or that particular point that I'm now calling my past, was temporizing, to use our word for the day, was temporizing my new theme from coming into view. What I've noticed over the last 10 years is that I have been mastering education. I have been learning how to learn and then teaching other people. I have been organizing to a pulp everything in my house, and anybody that's been to my house would know that that's the case. And what I found is that I wasn't really living the part of my life that I really wanted to live. 10 years ago, 2000 to be exact, 10 years ago exactly, I finished my master's degree in counseling. And at that particular point, I wanted to be a marriage and life counselor, and I was really excited about it, and you couldn't tell me anything about going any other direction. And then once I had this conversation with someone I dated, their mother, and I'm like, you know, how can you be a marriage and family counselor when you're not married? She's got a point, is what I said to myself. And so now, 10 years later, I have yet to walk into that reality for myself. I still have the degree, I still have the aspiration, but I had not walked into that for myself. So I'm entering this new theme in my life, and this theme now is about walking into meaningful connections. I've already done all the organizing and the learning and the things that I wanted to do on that side of life, learning and getting a lot of things in order in my life, but now I need to actually get forward with some action, connect with some people, make some things happen, get the ring on the finger, right? So, what I am doing now is I actually started applying to school again, and I'm in the process of applying to Johns Hopkins to finish some coursework that I have to get my license. So I'm really excited about that. This will be my new adventure. And I'm also making an initiative to connect more. So when people call, and I haven't arrived at this thing yet, but when people call me, I'm making note of it now and keeping in my mind that I need to call this person back in 48 hours, or even if it ends up being a little longer, I'm keeping note of it so that I can connect. I've never played organized sports before. I'm not the athletic one. However, I've decided this summer that I was going to get on a softball league so that I could work with my motor skills and also connect with more people. So I thought it would be a good way to meet people. So I want to let you know that a theme in your life will also serve to connect you and to empower you. And I want to let all of you know that every single one of you in this room have a theme already, whether you're aware of it or not. You're either working your theme or your theme is working you right now. And if you think about it, think about the things that are draining your time, your energy, that are cluttering your space. Those are indicators of what your theme are right now. And I'm going to suggest that all of you, when you get a chance, take a look at the things that are cluttering your life. Julie Morgenstern in her book talks about the acronym SHED, S-H-E-D. The S is about separating the treasures, deciding what's important to you. The H is about heaving. So you heave the rest of the items, the things that are not important, the non-treasured items. E is about, and I'm going to refer to my notes again just to make sure I get them all correct. E is about empowering your life by growing into the areas that support your theme. And D is about going forward with your delivery of what you put into existence. There have been a lot of authors that have talked about themes, and they've all had a different spin on it. So I'd like to bring a few to light. Stephen Covey, best known for the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, says begin with the end in mind. Okay, that's theme. Rhonda Byrne, author of The Secret, calls it the law of attraction. Okay, your theme. Dr. Phil McGraw, the author of Life Strategy, says you have to name it to claim it. If any of you have watched the show. Jim Collins, an author of Good to Great, calls it the hedgehog effect. Rick Warren, Purpose-Driven Life, calls it purpose. And Anthony Robbins, author of Awaken the Giant Within, says growth happens as a result of our questions. So my question to you today is, what is your theme? Thank you.